already?
Yeah, they're 13 somewhere. 13 against Purdue.
Somebody just told me that Butler was playing Vermont, and I had already emailed Vermont staff earlier today, like, you can keep going, you can keep doing it. And like, I already watched. Oh well. Actually, go ahead.
Fatigue might have played a role in giving up 119 points in Denver. What about the way the team bounced back from that and played stronger defense today?
No, I thought we were really good today on the defensive end. We were sloppy at times on offense. Both teams looked a little tired there at the end, but you know that's an easy game to kind of make an excuse about and not play the best that you can. And I thought our guys came out really trying to do the right things.
Brad, when you look at what you guys were able to accomplish defensively, particularly at the start of the game, what did you see as kind of the catalyst that really got that defense really going the way it was tonight?
We were playing inside out well, and you know, hopefully, you know, you do a great job of getting back out to the shooters, but we had to start by protecting the paint. I thought we did a pretty good job of that. I thought Amir Johnson's presence in there was terrific, and Al's as well, and then our guards were really help oriented before they got back to their own.
Coach, with Avery back in the full rotation, how much does that add to the mix in terms of when you look at your team?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because, you know, I was asked before the game about, you know, now that we're 16 games left, most people have their you know, how they're going to play set and everything else, or at least there will be small and minor tweaks. We just haven't played with our guys enough to have that set. And now that he's off of any minute limitations or anything like that, you know, I think that it's going to be, you know, I felt good about the way that we rotated today. There will be some guys that didn't play as much that'll have to play big minutes against certain teams for sure. But these guys played double bigs, and so it was important to maintain size today, in my opinion. From the rebounding aspect. I don't know what the final totals were, but I mean, that's a good day on the glass compared to what we did against these guys the first 3 times.
This was, Jonas didn't play until late in the fourth quarter. Was that just a matchup thing, or?
Same thing I just said.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bigs. They play double bigs all the time. You know, most teams, right, are playing a stretch 4 who's more of a 3 than a 4, and so then you end up playing a little bit more versatile and switching a little bit more and those type of things. But these guys don't as much. Certainly their 4s are capable of shooting, but I felt like it was important to maintain our size so we could rebound.
Brad over here. Leading up to the trade deadline, there was a lot of rumors floating around, a lot of names floating around regarding Celtics, Bulls. Did you get the sense that some of those guys came out with a little bit of a purpose to make a little statement today? With the way
yeah, you know, I don't know that. That's a great question. That'd be a good question for them. You can ask them. But, you know, we don't talk about that stuff. We certainly don't hit on the rumors. So it's not something that would have ever crossed my mind had you not asked. But that's a good question. I mean, they may feel that way.
Brad, you guys had 14 steals. Curious from your perspective, it seemed like both obviously Avery and IT had very active hands out on the perimeter today. Wondering how much, and Marcus, how much do steals reflect in your mind good defense?
Yeah, I don't think to me, there's never been a real correlation because a lot of times you're getting steals off of gambles, and gambles lead to baskets on either end, most often on the other end of the floor. So we don't ever talk about steals. We talk about playing with active hands. We talk about deflecting. We talk about being in the right spot, and then hopefully you can get steals. Avery's presence obviously helps us, increases our ability to do that when we've got him and all those other guards on the court. Do we have it yet?
Nothing yet. Still nothing.
Still nothing?